Two-strokes, unlike four-strokes, burn oil by design, sound ridiculous, and as there is a power stroke every revolution, in theory they are more efficient. When you compare it to a four-stroke engine, you will find out that it can actually make the same, if not more power at significantly lower RPM. Suzuki RG500 Gamma. Inspired by the Grand Prix versions, the RG500 uses a unique square-shaped engine, incorporating two crankshafts. It was risky with such a new design, but eventually in the 70s it was very successful. The race spec bike had around 101 horsepower at 11,200 RPM. Kawasaki KR500. Kawasaki has also used the square engine layout in the KR500 racing motorcycle, but it was a lot more powerful than the Suzuki, with an output of 120 horsepower and even lower weight in wet state, although there was no significant success with it. Its brother, the KR750, had the same power level. Yamaha TZ750. The TZ750 was supposedly meant for the F750 racing series starting in 1973. The bike was launched with a power of 90 horsepower, and over time in 1976 it climbed up to 140 horsepower using the same displacement. Its top speed exceeded 180 miles per hour. Honda NS500. Honda's dedication as a racing motorcycle builder was accompanied by the courage to try something different. With their unsuccessful project of oval cylinders in the NR500, it was succeeded by a two-stroke V3 engine. They didn't really like two-stroke, despite which the rider was able to win the 500cc World Championship. Bimota 500 Vdue. The 500 Vdue was quite an innovative bike during its introduction. It was the first two-stroke bike engine fitted with electronic direct injection, although it provided respectable power output. Moreover, even 135 horsepower in the Evoluzione version. The engine was full of flaws, and eventually they slapped carburetors on it instead. Honda NSR 500V. As one of the few Honda race bikes to be sold to customers, the NSR 500V was developed and raced alongside the V4-powered NSR 500. The V4 was more powerful, but the lighter and more agile V2 could carry higher corner speeds unless it lost momentum. Nevertheless, the NSR 500V was capable of quite a big power for a 500. Ronx 500. The Ronx 500 is a new bike from Dresden, Germany. The two-strokes are a rather dying species, but this manufacturer is keeping them alive. Though with a price tag of 100,000 euros, excluding taxes, it is a very expensive bike, but is meant to provide unrestricted and pure joy of riding on the street, as well as the track. Yamaha YZR500. It is obvious that the YZR500 was a long-lived racing motorcycle. The story started with an inline-4 engine, but they quickly introduced the V4 engine. The engine output grew from the initial 80 up to 180 horsepower, while peak revs only ranged from 10 to 12 grand, unlike 4-strokes, which needed much more revs. Suzuki MMX500. The Suzuki 500 is a similar project to the Ronx, only a little more extreme. It is lighter, more powerful, the bodywork and fuel tank are made from carbon fiber, and the V4 engine uses double counter-rotating crankshafts. Honda NSR 500. Boosting the power up to 200 horsepower from 1990, the Honda NSR 500 rightfully belongs to the top place of this list. Unlike its rivals, the Honda had a single crankshaft, allowing for lowered weight. An Australian rider, Michael Mick Sidney Doan, won an unbelievable 54 total 500cc championships, dominating the 500 category like no other man or machine ever before. For the record, it is exactly 400.8 horsepower this bike produced per 1 liter.